Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on pattern 1177 on bracelet book. It's got like a bunch of diamonds in a row and then an X, bunch of diamonds. It looks cool. And it's also a pretty simple bracelet. It only has 8 strings in 4 different colors. So I'm going to pick up my 4 colors and we'll get started. These are the colors that I'm going to be using. So I'll take one of them. I'm going to do a wingspan length. So I'm going to put the end in one of my fingertips and then pull it out across my arm, across my chest to my other arm to my other fingertips, and then I'm going to cut it at the end there. And since you already have this one, you can just line these two up and pull it out to the same length. Now that I have my 4 strings, I'm going to take the 2 ends and put them together like this, and then go to the other side, and you should have a loop like this. And then I wrap the loop around my 2 fingers and then back up through the middle here. And then I like to leave extra room at the ends of my bracelets for ties, so I usually do like 4 fingers worth here. And then you can just pull that tight. And then I'm gonna tape this down. Now I'm gonna arrange my strings. So I have 2 of the same color on the outside, and then the next 2. And then the last one's just like that. So just like line up the color. So from the outside to the middle, it's like the same. Okay, we're gonna start with these 2. So you're gonna leave out the 1st and 2nd and take your 3rd and 4th and take the one in the center. And we'll do a backwards knot, which I have a whole video on all the different knot types that you can watch too. But anyway, we're gonna do a backward knot. So that is the 4 across this way, and then pulling this back through the middle, and then every knot is done twice. So we'll do it one more time, just like that. And then we're gonna do another backward knot with the orange over the pink. I'm gonna come back to this white and do a backward knot over pink. Then on the orange, I'll do another backward knot. Just like that. And take those 4 off to the side. And then we'll come over onto this side and we're gonna do a forward knot with the orange over the pink. So this time the 4 goes across that way and under like that. Then I'm going to take my white and green and do a forward knot with the white over green. And then a forward knot over pink. And then a forward knot over the orange. Now I'm going to come back to the center and I'm going to take my 2 green strings and do a forward knot. And then I'm going to take the next string to the right, which for me is my pink, and I'll do a forward knot. Then I'll take the next one, for me is orange, and I'll do a forward knot. And then finally, I'll do another forward knot onto white. I can take those 4 off to that side and come back to the center and take my green and do a backward knot onto pink. And then my next backward knot will be onto orange. And then finally, one more backward knot onto white. I'm gonna come back to the center again, and I have my 2 pink colors. And I'm gonna do a backward knot with the pink over the pink. And then I'm gonna take the next one, for me is orange, and do another backward knot. Now I'm going to take the white and I'm going to do a backward forward. So the first half of the knot is a backward knot. And then the second part is a forward knot. Just like that. And then I'm going to go back to the center again and take my other pink and I'll do a forward knot onto the orange. And then a forward backward on the white. So the forward part is across this way, and then backward across that way. Coming back to the center again, I'll do a backward knot with the orange over orange. And then we're going to use the pink and close off this diamond. So I'm going to come back to this pink and do a forward knot. Then I'll go to the other pink and do a backward knot. And then finally in the center, I will do a backwards knot. Now I'm going to go out to the edge on the left side and I'm going to do a forward knot with green. I'm going to do a forward backward knot with the green over orange. And then a backward knot with the green over white. I'm going to do a similar thing on the other side but opposite. So this time I'll start with a backward knot. And then I will do a backward forward knot on the orange. And then a forward knot on the white. Next, I'll come back to the center with my pinks. I'm going to take the one on the left side and do a forward knot onto the orange. Then a forward backward knot onto the white. And then back to center, I'll take my other pink and do a forward knot onto orange. And then I'll do a forward backward onto white. I'm going to come in the center and do a forward knot with the two oranges. And then I'm going to close up this diamond by taking the pink on the left side and doing a forward knot. And then I'll take the pink on the right side and do a backward knot. And then finally in the center, I'll join the two of them with a backward knot. So as you can tell, that is the same as what we did up here. And now we're going to come back and do the same thing we did before with the green. So I'm going to start on the left side and I'll do a forward knot. And then a forward backward knot. And then a backward knot. Then I'll go to the right side and do the same thing but opposite. So this time we'll start with a backward knot and then do a backward forward knot and then a forward knot. Now we'll come back to the center again and take the pink on the left side and do a backward knot onto orange, backward forward onto white, and again this is the same thing as what we did up here, so I'm going a little faster. We'll do a forward knot with pink onto orange, and then a forward backward with pink over white. Come to the center with the two oranges and do a forward knot. And then I'll take the pink on the left side and do a forward knot on the orange. And then I'll take the pink on the right side and do a backward knot onto orange. And then finally I'll join those two together at the bottom, the backward knot. I'm going to do that same thing with the green, so I'll start on the left side and I will do a forward knot and then a forward backward knot onto the orange, and then a backward knot onto the white, and then I'll go to the right side and do a backward knot and then a backward forward on the orange, and then a forward knot onto white. Come back to the center one more time to do one more of these pink diamonds with the orange in the center. So start with a backward knot with pink over orange, and then a backward forward knot with pink over white. Then I'll go to the right side and do a forward knot with pink over orange, and then a forward backward knot with pink over white. And then in the center, I'll do a forward knot with the oranges. And then I'll go to the left pink and orange and do a forward knot. And then with the right pink and orange, I'll do a backward knot. And then I will join those in the middle with another backward knot. And this time is a little bit different with the green. So now that we have 4 of these pink things, we're gonna close off this section. So I'll go to the left side and do a forward knot with green over white, and then another forward knot, green over orange, and then another forward knot with green over pink. And then I'll leave those 4 and go to the right side and do a backward knot with green over white, and then another backward knot, green over orange, another backward knot, green over pink, and then one more backward knot with the green over green. Now we're going to do that same kind of chevron pattern again, but this time with white. So I'll start on the left side and do a forward knot, another forward knot, and then a third one over green, And again, if this is too fast for you, I do have a chevron tutorial, which is just the thing that I'm doing here with like the V pattern. So definitely practice with those before. And then on the right side, we'll do backward knots. So the first one will be on orange, the second one on pink, third one on green, and then finally one more in the center, one more backward knot in the center with the 2 whites. I'm going to take my orange over here and do a forward knot, and then a forward backward knot, and then a forward knot. And I'm going to do the same thing but opposite on this side. So I have a backward knot, and then a backward forward knot, and then a backward knot, I'm going to come back to the center with the 2 whites and take the one on the left side and do a backward knot onto green, and then a backward knot onto pink, then I'm going to come back to the center once again and take the white and do a forward knot onto green on the right side, and then another forward knot onto pink, and then finally in the center here I'm going to do a green knot, just like that. So that is the end of the pattern, and this bracelet just repeats itself over and over again until you make it as long as you want. The pattern is linked in the description, so you can definitely look at that for help. But I hope this tutorial is helpful to you guys, and if you have any questions, comment them below and I'll try to answer. Also follow me on Instagram and subscribe to my channel, and have a great day.